Dirty job. It's bound to happen one of these days. Today is toilet day. Ooh, I think he threw up on our comforter. That's nice. It's time to replace this guy.
Hopefully this will minimize how dirty I have to get my hands, considering all that I have to do is pull out 4 bolts, remove 3 hoses, simply and easily, I'm sure, and then swap in this whole new toilet and plug those hoses back in and put those 4 bolts back in. Maybe it'll take me less than 15 minutes. Who knows?
Sticking wheel, 15 minutes.
It hasn't started yet. I'm reading the instructions. All right. Go.
Ready, go. A little worried that our holding tank is not empty because the smell that's starting to come out is well, it's not awesome. It's pretty gross.
All right, all the hose clamps are removed. Now let's see how hard it is to get the actual hoses off. I don't even know why I'm bothering with these things. I'm still just gonna end up filthy. There's no doubt about it. Oh yeah, it's a little stiff, but it's moving.
Such a gross job.
Well, I haven't gotten to the gross hose yet. These are the nice hoses.
Ooh,
That worked.
did it break?
Yeah.
But we got a replacement, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Alright, now I gotta get the big hose. Oh. Horrible. Oh, there's floaties. Oh, I hate floaties. Ah. It's gonna touch my feet. I know it's gonna touch my feet.
Okay, because I believe in teamwork, I'm gonna clean it. Oh, babe, you're bleeding.
Better clean that. I don't even know what happened there.
Yeah. Oh, it went inside of my gloves.
Yeah.
Good news is it looks pretty clean. Bad news is, of course, now Maddie is hungry. So, I should figure out how to feed her while being disgusting. Yeah.
Still in pretty good shape. Look at that.
You got it?
Yep. Just gotta put the hoses on and hopefully put them on in the right order and mount the seat. And that's it.
Not too bad.
Toilet tested. Seat installed. How long did it take me?
It took you 1 hour and 18 minutes.
Like I said, 15 minutes. That was perfect.
That was pretty good.
That was about 15 minutes.
That was pretty good.
You go bid a job down at the yard and you see how long they tell you and how long it actually takes. And I'd say I came in under par. So that happened the moment that I disconnected the waste out hose from the toilet that we removed today. I think my hand slapped against a hose clamp when it came off. Of course, it went straight through the glove and split my knuckle open wide. And then I may have washed it off shortly thereafter, but continued to work the rest of the day on head-related projects. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to cut this hand off, but maybe there's hope. We don't really have any antiseptics on board, I don't think.
We've got that first aid kit that's probably from 1996.
There's that. We can look in that in a minute. That's quite old, and everything's in German, so it'll be interesting. We do have gin, so I'll maybe take a quick pull and then open this cut up and pour it down in there.
Does it hurt?
Not really. Which says to me that it's already started to heal over, unfortunately. But it's not red yet. I don't see it's been a few hours and I don't see any inflammation around it. So hopefully
you have to keep your finger.
Hopefully I can keep, wouldn't be keeping my finger. I'd really probably have to just cut off the whole hand because it's too low.
That would be a shame.
Yeah, it would be a shame.
Okay, so while Will is down below with the engine, I am up on deck because, now that we have commissioned a head, we have to deal with the holding tank. And on waste removal day, I realized that our plug is seized. So we are working today on getting it unseized. I've put some spray in it to help loosen it. We're going to use a heat gun. Heat it up and see how that works. The head projects continue. Super, super fun. That didn't work. I feel really bad, actually. So we have, as we've been saying, this 75-point survey list and all of this that needs to get done before we can move the boat. And I really wanted one of the toilets to work because, it's our home for the month. We've had people coming and staying with us. And, I did not think that commissioning a head was going to be such a big deal. But it is turning into one fiasco after another. So my simple ask of, can we commission a head, is now occupying just hours and hours and hours of both of our time, which really should be spent doing other more critical things to keep the boat afloat and ready to sail. Will, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I've made you do so many head-related things when, there are more pressing matters at hand. I love you very, very much. Took a day off from boat projects to come enjoy the beach. Days like today, where I truly don't understand why we have made the decision to live in Chicago, this is a way better way to spend February.
Do you just like cleaning the bilge?
No, our Y valve connected to our holding tank is leaking, so everything that we've been doing in that toilet for the past week is now down here. And
that seems like a bit of an exaggeration.
10% of what we've been doing in the past week is down here. It's pretty gross. 1%, 100%.
1% is 1% too many.
1% is 1% too many, and yeah.
Well, all the work on the toilets was for naught because a few months later we ripped out every last bit of the Blackwater systems, both the forward and aft heads, everything. Toilets, hoses, holding tanks, hose clamps, every fitting, everything from scratch ended up going in brand new for a bunch of reasons. The most important of which being that the previous holding tanks apparently leaked out the top. They didn't have proper fittings. They were just like press fit dip tubes that if you heel over at 15 degrees or so, it would start leaking out the top, and you can imagine how that smelled. So when we figured that out, it was time to just start from scratch. Give us an opportunity to redesign the closets that the holding tanks were living in. They'd previously just had, it was just holding tank, no usable space in the closet. It's kind of disgusting looking at the side of a holding tank. So we were able to figure out some new tank solutions that would be able to fit in there nicely, and we could build facades in front and still have a hang locker. And then we ran all new hoses, the best that money can buy, some Poly-X Raritan or something, $30 a foot hose that apparently will never smell, and new toilets. So yeah, whatever work we put into it when we first bought the boat was sort of a waste of time, but at least it, well, I don't know. No, it was totally a waste of time. The one thing we accomplished when we first set about the Blackwater systems was that Ben managed to fix the C's deck fill on the forward head. He drilled holes through it to be able to, what did he do? I think he stuck bolts in there to give more leverage, and then we held a heat gun to it for 10 minutes until it was piping hot, and then he was able to crack it loose. So yeah, that was actually the only thing that we did during that period that had any significance after we ended up refitting all of it.